With Starfield being out for a while now, let's take a look at the history and current situation of Mars. Hey there Explorer, I am Doodleman149 again today, and I'll be taking you on a guided journey through the entirety of Starfield's version of Mars. This will be a more in-depth look at the Red Planet, including its history and current situation. Let's hop into this. The 17th century. The first person to observe Mars with a telescope was Galileo Galilei in 1610. Throughout the rest of this century, the polar ice caps of the planet were also observed. The 20th century. The first successful flyby of Mars occurs on July 15, 1965 by the Mariner 4 mission from NASA. The NASA mission Viking 1 has been the first successful Mars lander that reaches the surface of Mars unharmed and is operational. It is deployed from the Viking 1 orbiter, and the Viking 1 lander landed on Mars on July 20th, 1976, and operated for 2,245 Martian days. Sojourner, the rover of the Mars Pathfinder mission by NASA, becomes the first rover to operate on another planet. Its mission starts on December 4th, 1996, and it operates for 84 Terran days. The 21st century. Part of the Mars 2020 mission, Ingenuity performs the first aerodynamic flight on another planet. Ingenuity landed with the Perseverance rover on February 18, 2021. It was then deployed from the rover on April 3, 2021. Its first flight was achieved on April 19, 2021. In 2050, the first humans arrive on Mars. Chief amongst them is Elon Musk, the owner of SpaceX, which is the company that gets them there. By the year 2100, humans are living on structures in space. The 22nd century. In the early 22nd century, Dr. Victor Isa, a NASA astronaut and scientist, discovered the first known artifact during an exploration on Mars after being guided there by an alternate version of himself. Isa's discovery inspired him to invent the grav drive, which made interstellar travel possible for humanity. These experimental grav drives were tested too closely to Earth and resulted in the dissipation of the planet's magnetosphere. In 2112, the colony of Cydonia was founded by Deimos Staryards Inc. as a method of reliably obtaining material for future Starship construction projects. The 23rd century. In the 23rd century, Mars continued to grow and expand its mining and shipbuilding operation, becoming an industrial powerhouse in its own right and attracting the attention of many miners and industrialists. The 24th century. In 2307, the Freestar Collective founds a farming colony on the planet of Vesta in the Lunara system. A year later, the United Colonies claim that the colonization of a fourth star system by the Freestar Collective violates the Treaty of Narion. The United Colonies lay siege to Vesta, killing anyone on the planet, and the Colony War officially begins. Over the next 4 years of the Colony War, the United Colonies Xeno Warfare Division would develop powerful Xeno weapons to use against the Freestar Collective. The group developing these weapons, the Red Devils, had their base of operations deep beneath the Martian surface. At the conclusion of the Colony War and after the signing of the Armistice, the United Colonies was forced to shutter its Xeno Warfare program and the Red Devils were officially disbanded. After his unit was disbanded, a veteran of the Red Devils, Lou Saavedra, opens the Sixth Circle Bar on the lowest level of Cydonia on Mars, a bar that only caters to United Colonies military veterans. Vincent Woodard, the former commander of the Red Devils, is assigned as the Chief of Security on Mars. Dr. Percival Walker, the head xenobiologist of the Red Devils program, moved from odd job to odd job before returning to Mars around 2330 to work for the Trade Authority. Glenn Hurst is assigned as the governor of Mars at the conclusion of the Colony War and remains in this position up to and including 2330. He engages in shady, corrupt politics for his tenure. Also during this time, Peter Brennan is made the director of the Cydonian mines. This posting was fueled by nepotism, as anyone who works with him can attest to his incompetence. As such, the miners failed to meet their quotas to keep the UC Navy supplied. After these events, the Spacefarer enters the picture and any number of things can happen as a result. So that is all for today, explorers, from the earliest discovery of Mars to where we sit now in Starfield. So, did you enjoy learning about the lore of Mars? Was there anything I missed? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you're all enjoying the game so far, and I hope it is everything you've wanted it to be. So with that, be sure to keep an eye out for my future Starfield content, and like and subscribe for more. I've been your guide, Doodleman149, and I will see you again, sometime, somewhere, amongst the stars.